Good evening, everyone. And it is time. Well, good day, good morning. You know what? You guys could be watching this anywhere in the world. A fact that I am grateful for. Thank you. And I'm hoping you're going to enjoy this episode of Total Tuesday. Of course, Napoleon Total War. Now, quick summary of what happened. We lost Bohemia, as you can see. Currently smoking like a $5 hooker at the moment. So you can see essentially they, got in there with a full stack army. I didn't have a very big army in there. I've lost that now. Now, what I did do was I managed to get a good army in here. And now you can see they're in the process of replenishing. So they've got a good commander. And what I've then started doing is moving a stack and 3/4 armies up to here to try and deal with this particular interloper into my territory. Now, the thing is, you do have quite a lot of French armies here, but they're all pretty small ones. Pretty dinky little fellows. Now, you can see, look, 1 or 2, 3, so they're probably going to combine together to make a single army. So, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this guy to stay there, and that guy to stay there. Now, that means that I have a funny suspicion they're going to sneak, maybe an ambush or something like that. Now, hopefully, those guys will be in a position to support these guys. We'll have to wait and see. So, we'll just have to wait and see how that turns out. As you can see, that's looking all very splendiferous. And, of course, over here in Stuttgart, in Württemberg, and I apologise if I pronounce it incorrectly, as I probably have. I'm sure there's many German or Austrian people out there watching this who are veritably squirming at my assassination of their names and language. And for that I humbly apologise, but, I do have a certain level of responsibility as an English person to not learn any language except my own. So, and, this is a kind of adhering to a stereotype that I take very seriously. Anyway, random bollocks aside, let's move on to the next turn, because there's nothing really I can do. Now, you see down here, there's a region capital. You've got this area here, which is doing all right. They're not so well defended. I'm a bit concerned about these guys. You can see there's only 4 lines of fusiliers. The old fuzzies are in there. Now, here, this is where the Russians came down, and we fought a battle outside. The Russians supported us, but they ended up taking that city, which is a bit of a problem, but we will then eventually move to there. Now, over here on the right side, fortunately, we are currently at peace. Now, am I right in thinking, is that an enemy agent in there? It is too. So, we've got the option to build another one here, and what we might do is duel that guy in the Kingdom of Saxony. What is he doing? Let's send him over. Let's see. Pistols. Turn. Wonder if my guy's a bit of a rapscallion. Oh dear. Oh, for God's sake. I do hope that wasn't my guy. Oh, I think it may have been. Oh, well done, you steaming... Oh no, my opponent's dead. Okay. So we'll put him in there. And so we'll get some research underway there, which is good. Now, there's obviously these areas. There's another commercial centre. And if I'm right in thinking, yeah, that's another intellectual centre being built. So, That's the plan, and what we're going to do is send these stack armies to kill this massive stack army that I think we've already... What we did was we actually used the army that was in Bohemia to kind of do as much damage as possible to this stack army. As you can see, we took down a few numbers of the army to try and do the damage, while this force then comes in and verily twats them about the head. So, that's the plan. Let's press the end turn and find out how it goes. Yes, walk faster. Oh, what's going on here? So the French Empire are currently sailing... Oh, look at this. Bit of an ambush. 274. Oh, crikey. 4,000... Yeah, you know what? I'll decline that attack. And you know what I might do? That gives me an idea. What I could do is, after I've declined that attack, I could send my larger force over to attack that smaller force, and then it will have the smaller force also in as support and reinforcement, which will be very helpful. But then we've got to deal with the other bigger stack army, but then these things take time. And we will, of course, get Bohemia back. I swear my life upon it. I will not be denied Bohemian goodness. Thinking of it, what would be the main exports of Bohemia? Yeah, that's a bit of a strange one. I'm not 100% certain what I'm actually getting out of Bohemia, aside from their taxes. That's obviously the benefit that I'm going to have in that respect. So it's not like they've kind of got any kind of export or anything. It could be... Let's see what the region has when we actually get that far. It could be that they supply that gold. I mean, Hanover has gold there. So we recruited a spy, which is fantastic. So let's see. Over here in Prague in Bohemia, we currently have a commercial centre. And we have over here a iron mine. So at least we get some iron out of it. So that should help somewhat. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to send our spy over here. Like so. So he's going to wander over in that direction and kind of keep an eye on that general area. Got to turn up the music because the music is just glorious. So my path has been blocked and the other path has been blocked. So, what's this? Recruitment report. So, here, as you can see, the army is increasing. Can we recruit a general? Yes, we can. But I'm thinking that we need to put a general in there. And we've got 5 of 6 generals. So there's Riding Master, Grasp of the Shovel, Confident General, Superior General, Hero Worshipped. Let's have him. So that general is now in there. Excellent. Andreas Hofer. And what we will also do is, let's have a look at the Chevaliers. I'm not even... So they trained in light and heavy tactics. Now, let's compare them to those guys. See, these guys have accuracy with the guns. And these guys have a better charge bonus. The Uhlans, obviously, fast-moving lancers. And they're shot cavalry. So... is not the handiest weapon in melee, so they should break off, reform and charge rather than staying hand to hand. I'm wondering if it's worth getting some of those guys to assist in this area. Now, as you can see, Steam Pump Gold Mine. That will give us plus 600 wealth, and we want the steam engine. So let's look at our research options. Bottling and carrying steam engine, so that's there. And as somebody arrives in their car, hello, thank you, appreciate that. You can see now we're researching these 2 areas at the top. So hopefully we can get another research area and then start improving our general research in that area. You can see mass mobilization is what's required, inspire unit ability, and enables us to build a drill school. Now, let's check the infrastructure. Let's upgrade that because I want better roads in between my forts, as you can see. So, let's see if... Now, you can see these guys are a little bit battered. They've got some artillery. Let's attack them with that force. And as you can see, there we go. We've got von Osterreich. And, of course, Vincent Farias Bianchi. And you can see there's 5,000 reinforced by 2,744. And we're in Bavarian grassland, so I'm hoping this works out. The trouble is, you can see, look at that colonne d'attaque. Masses and masses of troops. Anyway, let's see how we get on, shall we? What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Okay, so this is the battlefield, as you can see. Quite blocked by trees, obviously. It's a bit of a foggy fecker. It appears to be, yeah, dusk maybe? Difficult to say. Anyway, let's see. So they've got quite... Oh, heavens, look at that. Oh, heavens above. Look at that artillery section. And that is what is that? £6 foot and £6 horse. So those horse probably will move over to one side. So here's the massive colonne d'attaque, and there as well. 500 men. Look at them all. Fantastic. Looking so beautiful. And very soon going to be looking extremely dead. Now, our artillery. What is the best position for this? So, this could be a very advantageous artillery position. So, let's see if they fit there, shall we? Can we move them a bit forward? Yes, we can. And unlimber them. Now, what is their range as it stands? So, do they get... Oh, they're just slightly out of range, you can see there. That's not too bad, so those guys will all have to move in. And we've got plenty of coverage with that particular army. Now, that's very good news. Now, what I want to do is I want to stick a section of forces down here. We'll put them in a line like so, to kind of block that area off against the enemy. You have this line here. Will then block that off so that at least they're offering some support. Now, what I'm thinking is that those guys... Actually, let's move them out of the way. These guys, if we put them in the good old skirmish mode and make a nice long line of them, I might use them to put a line of stakes sort of here to prevent those guys from being jumped. Or maybe a line of stakes there and a line of stakes here. And then we'll all sit down and have a barbecue. No, different kind of stakes, damn it. So, let's see. So it's these two. And then we'll have these line of 4 troops working in tandem with them. So as you can see, the combination of the standard troops there. Now, we have a nice collection of chevaliers and hussars and chevaliers. I'm not 100% certain. Now, let's see. Let's leave that there. We'll move these guys out onto the far left-hand flank, because then I can use them to move round, possibly counter those guys. We'll also have these guys here over on the far right-hand flank under cover. And we'll also put these guys in here as well, the hussars. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to keep these hussars in the centre, nearby the general, and use those for like roaming attack bands and stuff like that. So, there's all that lot there. That's the limit of the... Where's it gone? Yeah, so it's up to about there. And then, that's a line of maybe 5 regiments. Now, what we'll do is look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Sheer numbers of men. And then over here on the right side, we'll have another section of regiments there as well. Okay, I think it might be time for us to prod buttock, as Terry Pratchett would say. I wonder if we can just move them up. No? Come on. There we go. No, 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 not having it. Okay. Goddamn artillery. What a bunch of dicks. Okay. So we'll leave them there. Or shall we? Can we move them a little bit one way or the t'other? Anyway. So, let's start the battle. Now, these guys here are going to run over here. Over here. Over here. Like so. So those guys are going to run there. These guys are going to just move back slightly. No, those guys are going to stay there. And these guys here are going to move to there. So come on lads, run. Because what we're going to do is we're going to then use them to put the stakes in to protect the arty. So those guys are going to go there, and then they'll, like... Here we go. Let's move them like so. Here we go. Okay. Those guys are moving to that position. Good. Once they've moved into that position, we'll set them up for the stakes. You guys should be running. There we go. Right. Get staking, boys. Barbecue them steaks. So that should cover that area there. And these guys are moving here, which is good. So these guys should now have actually, or in the process of, there we go. Loving your work, gentlemen. Loving your work. And then we'll move them over here like so. Over here, let's put the spikes down. Meanwhile, even, as he butchers his own language. Well done, Chad. Quality broadcasting we're talking about here. So the firing can continue. Those guys making their way back. Oh, stakey goodness, look at this. And we've got a slight crossover here. So that should, in theory, unless they come around the back, but then we're going to have a line of troops around the back, hopefully, to protect them. We'll wait and see how that goes. So let's move one of those lines to there to act as protection for the artillery. There we go. All those guys. Excellent. They're there. Let's move these guys to here. Let's move them all over in one section. And then these guys move in behind them. Okay, so currently we're out of range of their artillery, which is, in my opinion, a good thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to move up with this small detachment and kind of probe the defences, see how we can get on. As the horses move up on the left and right flanks, as you can see, these fine fellows here, clippity-clop, clippity-clop, which is excellent news. These guys enjoying walking over the stakes. Run, fellas. And we'll set these two guys to being one, so that we can command them to kind of fire the cannon, so to speak. There we go. Now, okay, here come the forces now. You can see them all starting to get within range of the cannon, which is good news in my opinion. But the thing is, they're kind of hidden behind this hill. But because we're moving in our Austrian troops here, we might be in a strong position. We'll have to wait and see. So, this is the combo line So I'll move them up so that they go like that. So they should move up a little bit. And then the 3 regiments, there we go, they'll stay there. That'll be line 2, and they should then stay in that formation, which they will. Good lads, well done. So this is one of the main attack forces. Let's move them up and put them in the trees. And let's move up the hussars. And let's place the general nearby his artillery. Actually, you know what? I'll keep in as reserve that regiment. Okay. Yeah, as expected. So my guys are taking fire. Yeah, kind of expected that. So let's move them up. And let's engage their arty. Now, over on one side, we have militia. Let's move up the horse. What's the other side? Fusiliers of the line and colonna attack. Okay, oh my goodness, look at all these guys. They're taking huge battering right now. Run, lads, just run. We're going to hide those guys in there, if we can. See what kind of result we get. We'll keep the general there. There we go. They will also act as our reserve. The hell is going on? So, these guys are moving in closer. Wonder if we can hit these guys. Yeah, let's go for it. Come on, lads. So they should arrive kind of quickly. Let's see what happens. There we go. We'll move them into a wedge formation about here, I think. Wedge it. Come on, lads. Get in there. Okay, now get out of there. So they should be able to disentangle themselves and maybe keep their attention and focus and pull some of these guys over to the left side. We'll wait and see. So these guys here can now move up just a little bit. And these guys here, who are taking a brunt of the punishment, can now move up to there. And hopefully we can use them to like crest that hill and surprise the living piss out of these guys. Now what we'll do is we'll put the cavalry there so that we can charge these guys from the rear. Those guys, are they hidden? Yes, they're all hidden. Yeah, all of those guys are hidden. Fantastic. So those are currently an unknown army as far as my enemy is concerned. This is the defensive area here for the troops. Whoops, no, stop. There we go. So they're defending what essentially are the choke points to get to the artillery, which is kind of what we're looking for. You've also got these horse out here. These are chevals, maybe? We'll see. Let's move those guys in a bit closer. Where are the enemy? Oh, no, that's a bit too close. Let's move them over there and take them out of the wedge formation. But what can we do to soften these bastards up? Oh, crikey, what's going on over here? Get them. Let's hope these guys can battle it out. Ah, screw it. Get them out of there. Actually, let's send them this way. What we might be able to do is send them round the back. Possibly go after the general, maybe? We'll have to wait and see. We'll see. Or use these guys here as well, to make the most of that opportunity. I don't really want to lose those horse if I can avoid it. Run, fellas. So, as you can see, here is the main attack force, and I think it's time to bid them hello. As we move up our other attack force on the right flank to then hit them from the side. Run. Just run. Now what we can do also then is use these horse here to break the back of these lines as they then choose to defend themselves. So that might be an opportunity that we can make the most of. So we'll continue to fire the artillery. Right, you guys are supposed to be running, idiots. Oh God, really? What? Get over here. Just get through there.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, you spanners. Nearby forces should help them. God, they're running 63 of the damn things. Oh, you numpties. So here we go. Here's the main force engaging at distance. Let's get those guys out on one side to engage the enemy. Okay. Run. Just get over there and run like hell. Just get the hell out of Dodge. Pull those cavalry away. So let's see. Here we go. Pull those guys round. Continuing firing the cannons, which is going straight into them. And these guys are now pushing up on this side. Fantastic, lads. Bloody fantastic. What? Oh, really? Oh, bloody hell. Thank you, reinforcements. So what we'll do is we will pull back that line. Oh, crikey. We'll undo that. Oh, God, really? Oh, Jesus. Bring those guys. But we'll make them run. And bring them all back. Including these guys. Okay. What's going on there? Clippity clops. It is. Right, let's get in and hit those guys. So these guys should be okay. Over here on the right. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, these guys have been engaged. Get in there and twat them all. Good, those guys are leaving. Let's move these guys in here and move those guys up, because I want to take those horses out. Now, who's there? Oh, that's these guys. Oh, fantastic. Let's see if we can use those guys to continue firing at long distance at the colonne d'attack, as these guys have the advantage of range. Get them, fellas. Good work, lads. Good work on the right flank. Right. Let's reform our numbers and return to pushing in on the right flank. Now, the left flank is looking a little flat. Let's see if we can engage some of those guys. Pull those guys back.
Our men are running.
Too late, they're running. Okay. So if we look back here, this is the remaining army. And then we'll put them in front. But those can remain hidden for the time being. And maybe we can get the French to push towards us. Come on, hit those fusees. Oh, they're drilling them. Oh, good, 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 good. Let's move those guys back onto that section, take them out of melee. Now, where's the bloody cavalry? And what are they doing? Kill all of them. Every single one of them I want dead. So, these guys are continuing. These guys should push the flank. And what I am going to do is move these guys into the fray. Up on the left-hand side, to then support and push the left side as hard as I can. Because the right side is going very well indeed. As you can see, these guys are pushing in consistently quickly. Whoops, are they going to be far enough? Let's see. Come on, lads. Sandwich those bastards. Come on, kill them all. Every single one of them chopped into fish bait. So, where is their general? I bet he's sitting right amongst all the bloody cav. Yep, right in the middle. Look at that. What a big girl's blouse. There we go. These guys continuing. Let's see what's going on here. Yep. These guys are firing into those guys. We shall move. How far are they in? Yeah, it's quite a sizable army there. Right, so there's the general, who we'll leave there. Actually, you know what? What we'll do is we'll bring the general up to inspire the troops in the middle. So what we'll also then do is move those guys there. Oh. No, stop, stop, stop. Engage those guys and engage those guys. So, let's bring the general up. What the hell? Get back there. You steamy great pillocks. How are we doing on the right flank? These guys are taking fire. Let's move them back a little bit. Excellent. new forces coming up to reinforce, so to speak. Let's see. So we'll do inspire. There we go. Get him back under there. How many have we got there? 200 and 100 and something. Let's bring... Where's my cavalry? Oh, really? No, no. Get after the general. Go and butcher the general. Right, let's bring these guys here. We shall just... Oh, God. We just put them in the middle and just leave them there for the time being. Right. So these guys are doing really, really well. I'm really pleased with these guys. Let's get the Hussars over to the left flank to try and engage that general. Now what's going on over here? These guys are still pushing. So let's move them up to there so that they can engage those forces. We'll also bring these guys in to just break them. And as you can see, these guys now are moving up as well. Yep. Let's move these guys into position. Like so. Run, fellas. Because now they're coming under fire from the artillery, which is not great. Okay, so you can see those guys running. These guys are soon to break. These guys... Where the hell are these guys going? I'm supposed to be shooting at them. Idiots. Get in there like so. That should break those guys, hopefully. And over on the right, we now have the mass formed here of these guys. There we go. We'll start breaking the colonne attack along with the massive firepower that will then create. There we go. Let's go after him. So let's get after the general. He's got 78 horse. We've got 95. Okay, we'll have to wait and see how that turns out. And then what we'll do is we'll bring these guys around the side to then attack from one side, so that we're doing the old outflanky doodah, because it's all about the outflanky doodah. So those guys are moving in. Excellent. Those guys have been finished off. And let's move in these guys as well. Let's bring up the smally decimated force. Make use of them. As you can see, the colonne attack is under serious colonne attack. These guys doing fantastically well. Let's get those guys round the back, running. Want a bit of speed.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
I'm not bloody surprised. You guys can go and rest. So we'll go and put them back there. So we'll send that army back. Oh crikey, what's going on here? Oh dear, that's why. These guys slightly breaking now. Let's move those guys back. And let's see, can we engage those guys? Yes we can. How goes this? Good. Yeah, the French are continuing to run. Let's push them back even further. Move them in that way. Oh, that's why they're going to protect their general. Let's get them out. And... oh, there's a colonne attack. Let's get them over there. Oh, good, they've recovered. So now, let's move in the forces even closer. There we go. Up close and personal, lads. That's what it's all about. Come on. Let's bring him in here. Get them. Sick 'em, boys. Okay.
Our men are running, sir.
Sons of bitches. I'm not bloody surprised. Come on, chop up the Colonda attack. I want them Colonda corpse as soon as possible. Oh god, really? Go after them. As you can see, this is getting up close and personal pretty quickly. Send those guys in there.
Our men are running, sir.
Sons of bitches, really? Where? Oh, crikey, that's why. Them dastardly French buggers. Okay, so let's move up with that large force there to support on the edge. So let's see, where's the horsies? Oh, horsies, yay! What's going on over here? Good, they've broken. And there goes one of the regiments of foot. Where's El General? Get the cannons. Get the cannons, lads. There he is. There's the horrible little sod. Oh, Colonda attack. Not good, not good, not good. Get after him. Just go through the colonne pillocks. Get after the general. Just...
Our men are running.
Oh. What? What do you mean our men are running? Their men are running. Okay, whatever. Get in there. Twat them all. There we go. Get them. Okay, you know what? You guys can stop firing and unlimber. Charge! Onwards to greater glory and your death. Come on, lads.
Our men are running.
Oh, God, what are they running from? Must be the Colonda pillocks. Just get in there and kill people. Aha! Let's move those guys up. What are these guys highlighted? What are they? Oh, Chevaliers.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Bloody well hope so. Swear. Swear. Just get in there and kill all of them. And the general's down. Good man. Just what I wanted to see. Let's get these guys out. Let's get these guys to charge there. And these guys to charge there. And then these guys to charge there. And then these guys to charge there. Okay. So. As you can see, let's go. Let's get up close and personal, fellas. It's time to dance the bayonet duet. Oh, bayonet to the face, sir. Oh, suits you. Kill them! Get after them all! Oh, you know what? You lot go for that, and you guys can go for that lot, and you guys can go for that lot. Oh god, they're getting overrun in the stampede. Yep, they're gone. Welcome to the Colonda Flat. And there we have it. Heroic victory, yeah. So, as you can see, I deployed 7,000, I lost nearly 2,000. Wow, that's quite a lot to lose. But I managed to keep all the regiments together, so they're all pretty good experience, as you can see. The second guys only turned up with their goddamn general. So what I might do... See, what I'm wondering is whether or not I should... Yeah, because I've killed that general, so effectively I've neutralised that army. What I might do is send these guys there. What? Oh, you kidding me? A full stack bloody army? Oh, you tarts. So I'm going to send him back now. And let's move him. Let's keep him in that territory. Oh, of course, yeah, the full stack army. Yeah. So at least we dealt a hammer blow to those guys. And I should have moved him back, but never mind. Let's move him back to there. So that's good. Mentioned in dispatches, the spiv, the spy, whatever we want to call him, is out there doing his thing. Agent has been recruited as well. So that's good. Now, so there's that agent. Let us send him in there, so that he can keep an eye on the movements of the French forces. Now, obviously, what we've got here is another army that we can use to reinforce that army.
My lord?
Indeed, my lord. So you can see there's not many people left.
Yes, sir.
Let's finish him. Let's auto. So, yeah, we lost a number of people, but we effectively have annihilated that army in completely, which is what we're after. So, and he's now in ambush mode, and so should obviously be replenishing all his troops. And that's pretty much it for this week, guys. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. We shall see you next week for more Total Tuesday Napoleonic War. Or Napoleon Total War. It's so easy to get those two mixed up. Let's just say there's a lot of war. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.